Past year, I don't know if anybody's noticed, has been tough, and we could all use a good laugh.
John is standing by with a comedian who can make all of that happen. Lots of laughs.
John.
Hey there, John.
John,
Yes.
So Roy's stepbrother was a news anchor in Birmingham that I used to watch when I was growing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, joining us right now, Roy Wood Jr. Did you hear that, Roy?
Yo, that's my half brother Roy. You were at 13 in Birmingham?
Yeah, man. I grew up in
We're
McCalla.
watching it. Yeah, man.
Should we just switch out? You want to
I'm
do this?
sorry. You do your thing. I'm sorry.
So you were there for Winter Storm '93 when it got to snowing real bad. We got 6 inches of snow.
6
The whole
inches?
city shut down.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So, Roy, I've known Cody long enough to know I'm supposed to ask, if you're from Alabama, how's your mama and them?
Oh, my mama and them good. My daddy and them good. I went over to see my granny and my auntie and them over in Mississippi. We're going to go back around the corner and see them probably about next May or something. Wait for this COVID to pass. Then we get over there.
COVID.
All right.
COVID.
Yeah, the COVID. I got a case of the COVID. So obviously, you guys, we know Roy Wood from The Daily Show and many other things. When I say many other things, I mean literally many other things, because you have been a very busy man. Among the new things on your list, you've launched a new podcast, which is called Roy's Job Fair. And it's fantastic, I think, because it's not just a comedy podcast. Give us a taste of what this is.
No, we're trying to, of course, we're commiserating over good jobs and bad jobs you had over the years, but we're also talking to people in industries that are currently hiring to give people ideas of where they may want to pivot to, at some point on their employment journey. But that's really what the show is about, because I think that our journey through employment is no different than relationships. It's no different than food. Mm-hmm. You have favorite places you love to. Everybody got a favorite restaurant and a restaurant they'll never go to again. You got a favorite person you dated and another person that if you saw them dying of thirst, you would sip water in front of them. Employment is no different. And so, we want to hear about the good boss, the bad boss, and if you're looking for a new boss, this is the place to come and maybe get a little bit of information that'll help you.
I don't know how many episodes you have done in the tank or in the can so far, but is there anything that stuck out to you most, a story that stuck out to you that really hit you hardest?
So, we have people, we spoke with a gentleman in Philadelphia. Their company works with returning citizens coming home from prison to help stop recidivism. Most people who get out of prison, if you don't have a job in the first year, the chances that you'll go back to jail triple. Yeah. So it's not just people that are helping find work, but you are contributing to the betterment of the community. A lot of people last year were scared to go into hospitals because of the COVID. So when you look at maternity death rates with Black women, there's community doulas who assist in childbirth and make sure that women get the care that they need from either the midwife or the OBGYN or whoever's delivering the baby. So these are just things, these are industries that are on an uptick, because of what happened in the last year. There's that. And then there was the dude who worked I can't say the name of the place. There was a dude who worked at a seafood restaurant and his manager was dating the cashier and they was always making out in the deep freezer.
All right, so quickly before we go, though, I got to ask you, you're also part of the Hall of Flame. Comedy Central is doing it basically, it's best of the roasts that they've had. In your opinion, who is the best non-comedian roaster, and who was the one roastee who seemed to not really be down with the jokes that you've seen?
Martha Stewart, for sure, was the funniest. And I would say, I don't know if Hulk Hogan liked some of them jabs that was coming at him. I don't know if he liked it, but we break it down over a 5-night event starting next week on Comedy Central, man. The 100 worst, most terrible things you can say to people. You count them down and celebrate them, because when you roast someone,
also, I want to quickly mention you are also part of Dark Humor, which is a great a documentary on the YouTube channel about the contributions of Black comedians and the history of Black comedians. Roy Wood Sr., Jr., thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, the podcast is called Roy's Job Fair, available on all the major platforms right now. Thank you, Roy. Cody?
Thank you.
Awesome. He's great.
Well, Cody, had I known you guys had the history, I would not have wrestled that interview away from you yesterday.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't mean to,
no, it's good.
The whole thing about people from Alabama, but, you make it out of Birmingham, I think you should be celebrated.
Yeah.